Alright, so I went a whole month without losing a trade. I know you don't believe me. I know some of you don't believe me. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna show proof right now. And as you can see, I went a whole month without losing a trade. Now, how did I do it? I actually don't know. I kind of got lucky. But for real though, I feel like I've got 3 to 4 tips that I can give you guys. Because while it is based off a bit of luck, it's also based off probabilities.
Banks, what do you mean by probabilities?
Well, you see, this is the part where I tell you what I mean. If you have a strategy and you've taken, let's say, 100 trades and you win 60 of those trades, you have a 60% chance of winning. But we can get into that later. But before we get into all that, I want to ask you guys to do something for me, because I'm helping you out. So I'd appreciate if you guys help me out. I'd appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And once I have 1,000 subscribers, guys, I am going to release a 30-minute video literally detailing my whole strategy. Literally every single thing. I'm not hiding anything. I don't have anything to hide. And also, join the Discord, guys. We're making good money over here, as you can see on the screen. Everybody's eating, so you might as well join and eat with me, So come say hi. Tip number 1, guys, you gotta have a strategy. If you don't have a strategy, then honestly, then you don't really know what you're doing. I know you might not like the sound of that. I know you might not want to hear that, but that's just the case. You need to have a working strategy. Guys, you could use YouTube. You could even use TikTok. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm sorry, TikTokers, but YouTube is the best, Find a trader that you like, and then you can, watch all their videos or something like that. See how they trade. You could get a course. I didn't get a course. I learned pretty much for free. I didn't pay anyone for a course, but it took me a lot longer to become profitable, I'll be honest. I've seen people who bought courses and became profitable in like a couple months, when it took me a couple years. So it really depends on what you think, is best. So having a strategy, that's the only way you're gonna make money. Number 2, guys, hear me out. I'm telling you right now, this is probably one of the most important tips. You gotta have good risk management. If you're risking 10% a trade, you're not gonna make any money. If you can show me one person that risks 10% every trade and is profitable, I will give you money. Yes, I would. I probably won't do that, but I'm just saying, there's nobody does that. Me personally, I risk about, a nice 1%. Oh, it's getting too hot in here. Me personally, I risk about 1% a trade. Why do I do that? Because I backtested, and that's another point we're gonna get to. So I risk 1% a trade, and my risk to reward is usually 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. I've backtested that, so I know, I can risk 1% safely and I won't lose all my money. So risk management is very, very important. Probably the most important part and aspect of trading. Number 3, guys, have very good psychology and be able to handle your emotions. Honestly, guys, if you can't handle your emotions, you're going to be over trading. You're gonna go through FOMO, and that isn't good. At this point, you're gambling. You might as well just go to the casino. You might as well go to the casino at this point. Honestly, you gotta have good emotional psychology. You gotta be able to handle your emotions. If you're losing, that's okay. Take the loss, move on. Take that 1%, 2%, move on. Don't move your stop loss. Why are you doing that? Number 3, no, we are in 4 now. Actually, I've given 3 tips already. You guys are lucky. Number 4, backtesting. I have countless hours, days, weeks, months, years of data using my strategy, and I know it's profitable because I've backtested over so many years. I've got so much data that says this works in different market conditions and over time. Guys, gotta backtest. If you don't backtest, how are you gonna know your strategy actually works? Do you just go on YouTube and take a strategy and just implement it? It doesn't work like that, What are you doing? What are you doing? Exactly, what are you doing? You guys have to, backtest. Honestly, that's very important. That's the only way you're gonna know if your strategy actually works, guys. If you don't backtest, you're gonna make no money. I'm not just gonna be sat here giving everybody tips that I don't use myself. So as you're gonna see in the next coming 30 seconds, I don't know how long it's gonna be, you're gonna see me put this into practice. And then you know what? If you watch my older videos, you would see that I have put all this into practice. You can literally see me trading live in most of my videos. So if you go and watch my older video, literally my last video, and I have another video actually coming of me backtesting and how I backtest. So you guys subscribe if you want to see that. Literally, I'm about to, get in a trade in a gold, nice gold sells, Yeah, literally, I might as well record that, So I'll see you guys in like 1 second. All right, so gold has been flying up, right? So gold recently hit 3K. And it's right here. I marked it as a little nice resistance zone, and I do believe it's gonna continue dropping, because as you can see, this bearish candle here. So gold hit 3K, dropped here, came back for a nice retest, and now it's about to drop more. So I'm about to enter a sell right here. I'm gonna put maybe a nice 3 lot sell. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is a live account, by the way. I'm gonna put a nice 3 lot sell. probably have my stop loss around here somewhere, and TP around somewhere here, targeting this little nice support zone right here. I believe price can drop back down there, so not risking too much on this account. Probably about like I think it was about, yeah, just enough like 2.5 I'm risking. But yeah, we'll see where that goes.
A few moments later.
So price pretty much just hit TP. This is a nice profit of 675 for the day, and of course live account. Love to see it. Yes, I know I did get out of that trade early, but it's a Friday, guys. Honestly, I just wanted to get out of that and go enjoy the rest of my weekend, I'll be honest. Usually, if it was like a weekday, maybe like a Monday, Tuesday, I would have stayed. And it actually did end up dropping all the way to TP, but I don't care because I'm backtested. I already knew it was going to do that, you know? I already knew there was a 70% chance it was going to do that. However, I needed to leave. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed and share this video around, you know, I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching, and I know we're nearly at 1K. We're so close, we're gonna get it. I'll see you guys in the next video.